Hi, it's Beck and Sam here. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come on and share with you my projects. I'm participating in the open collaboration hashtag two crafters, one design, hosted by Mo Creations, Girliest Cards, and You See Why I'm a Diva. Their channels. The ladies were having their makes this week to be Peachy Keen, and I was really excited about that because I finally decided to purchase from Peachy Keen in November. I also follow hashtag Satmorn Makes, hosted by Jillian Norwood, and she is always showing great projects from Peachy Keen. So for my very first purchase, I decided I was going to get the PKSD-009 Gingerbread doll dies and faces and the PKSD-010 clothes and accessory dies. I felt like for my very first purchase, these would be the ones for me, and I have to say I am super happy with the results. I feel like it is playing paper dolls, and if any of you remember when you were kids playing with paper dolls, it set me back, and I played with these last night and again this morning, so it was so much fun. So I want to show you how they come. So if you get the PKSD-010, the clothes and accessories, it was one plate. And I really liked that because there are some very small pieces and you get to cut it out all at once if you want. And so that was very helpful. I started with just all white cutting out, and it cut nice and clean. But when you get the gingerbread doll dies, it does not come that way. So I wanted to show you, when you get them, they're attached all together and you have to separate. Now, there are pieces that are inside, and I thought it was going to be really hard. I did use a wire cutter, but I only cut out the pieces that needed to be cut out, and then I left everything else together. And some of these fiddly pieces, I call them fiddly, I just put them on some sticky tape and ran them through this way, and so that was very helpful just to keep them together. I did use some tweezers that I use when I'm crafting. It was very helpful, and the faces you get are so much fun. So let me show you, and here's what the stamps look like. So let me show you some of my other little gingies I made. I made this one, and I cut this out twice and just to get the handle. And I used some gel pen, and on this one I used the little cutouts for the frosting, but on this I used my gel pen, and I like them both. I'm going to show you this cute little one here I made, this little girl. Originally, let me see if I can find the awful face. Okay, so originally I had a different face, and what I like is that I could just snip that face that I messed up on. I had tried to use some of my glitter glue and stickles, that's what I mean to say, the stickles, and it ran, and I just thought it was awful, and I had it all together and thought I ruined it. So I cut the head off and just reattached, and here she is with some stickles, frosted lace, and I put a little on her mouth like she had just licked the spoon. So these were really fun. So I did make a card also, and I do want to share that with you. And show you some of the products I used besides my scraps of paper, because that was all paper scraps. For the card that I'm going to share with you, I used these diamonds, these like stars from the Awesome Birthday stamp set from Spellbinders. I'm trying to use up my stash, so I used one of these K & Company strips. And this is a really fun set that I love to play with. It's the Art Impression Fairy Cubble set. And I just use Make-A-Wish, but this is really fun to make whimsical cards. And I've shown you this set before also recently. I use the accessories, and I used the cake. This is that really great birthday by Avriel. And then I used an embossing folder from Paper Studio for the polka dots. And I used this is a Monet, I forget how you call it. But they're just word dies, and I'm sure everybody has some in their stash if you're to that point where you're buying those kinds of things. But they're, it's Spellbind. These are Spellbinder dies, and they're Firefly. All right, enough of that. You want to see the card? Okay, here it is. It was so much fun to do. And you can see, I decided for the card to make sure to kind of keep it so that I could use it for a boy card if I wanted to. So I decided to go with black and yellow. And this was pre-cut. I have a bunch of pre-cut papers in my stash. So I used that, and I ran it through the embossing folder, and then just used that K & Company strip, stamped the stars, the little Make-A-Wish from the fairy set, and this is just a punch from Stampin' Up. And I used some of that frosted lace stickles, and I kept it off the face because I realized it would not work out so well. And then that's how I did the inside. So I hope you are playing along with the Peachy Keen hop. It is a hop now. The ladies are sponsored by Peachy Keen, so you might want to go over and see all of theirs and enter in for the hop. It's a whole lot of fun, and I know that I'll probably be getting some more Peachy Keen because I feel like it's reasonable cost, and they were so much fun to do, everybody. So I hope you're having a great crafty day. I'm going to share some of my other Two Crafters One designs, and I hope that you also participate in #SatMoreAndMakes. Have a great day. Bye for now.